welcome. My name is Renee Whitmore. I'm a realtor with Old Dominion Realty. Today I'm joined by Adam Shifflett from Farm Credit of Virginia's. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing your expertise with us today. We are going to be talking about financing for farms, farmland, that sort of thing. And Adam wanted to start off by asking, what sort of trends do you see in the financing farms, that sort of realm?
Well, the agriculture sector has been doing a really good job here lately, especially in the cattle and in the poultry sectors. They've been making a lot of money. The agriculture sector has been doing really well. So there's been a lot of upgrades and expansions and, even farm purchases. So there's been a lot of activity in agriculture this spring, which has been good for the ag economy as a whole.
So how is financing of a farm, how does that differ from someone who is financing and purchasing their personal home?
Well, that is a good question. Most of the time people that are looking to finance a house or a rural property are just looking at financing the asset. When you're looking at financing a farm, a lot of times the purchaser is looking at the income that farm generates to at least in part pay for the farm. So you really need to get with a lender that understands the nature of agriculture, understands how it cycles, and that there's going to be years you'll make a profit and years you may not lose money, so that they can structure the loan correctly so that you can make your payments on time and make things work for your operation.
Yep, that is exactly where you and Farm Credit would come into play.
Absolutely.
Using your knowledge of the business in general in order to help make those decisions.
Absolutely.
For
Farm Credit's been
purchasers.
around for 100 years. We understand agriculture. We understand the cyclical nature of agriculture, and we stay with it during the good times and the bad times and help to offer advice to purchasers when we need to.
I know one of the differences between financing a farm and financing a personal home, one of those big differences is the appraisal. Can you kind of
Yes.
talk us through a little bit of that appraisal and how it differs?
Yeah, when you actually are buying a house, the appraisal is pretty simple. You know, it's probably a $400 or $500 appraisal. It's just about the house and the market value of that particular property. When you get into doing an appraisal on a farm, you have to consider all the assets that are on the farm, the depreciated value of the buildings, and actually the income generation that's on that farm. So there's a lot more that goes into it, and you really need a good appraiser that understands what business it is, how to appraise it, to find good comparables, to make it work so that you can actually get a really good value on your appraisal. And that way we can help to finance that based on a good value.
Yep. And if my understanding is correct, it also takes a little bit of work on the seller side of things to help with that process and getting the information, the numbers,
Absolutely.
The income, that sort of
We
stuff.
always like to look at what the farm's been doing, give a historical value. That's not necessarily what it's going to do because the operation can change, but that all, obviously having a good trend helps.
Absolutely. So Adam, if someone wanted to get in touch with you, how would they go about doing that?
Well, they can contact any one of our many branch offices and come in and talk to any of our expert loan officers, or they can go online to farmcreditofthevirginias.com and you can see all of our website from there.
Sounds very good. Again, my name is Renee Whitmore, and you can reach me if you have any questions about today's information that we're providing to you by calling me at 540-271-2518, or you can email me. Thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to having you back with us again in the future.